Today we're going to be outlining the new DLI control program. Click the button to start. Topics covered include: what is DLI? How does DLI work? Standard lighting control versus DLI controls. Reducing energy costs. Improving crop yields, quality, or timing. Summary, and a short quiz. What is DLI? How does it work? The daily light integral, or DLI, is a measure of the amount of light received in a single day in a particular area. Argus has developed a novel control application specifically for managing and standardizing the total daily light delivered to greenhouse crops. The DLI control program not only measures and calculates the daily light integral at the crop level, it uses an algorithm to predict the available natural light as the basis for supplementary lighting control. This control strategy can deliver a standard DLI despite changing daily and seasonal weather variations, as well as ensuring optimum use of electrical energy and lamp resources. Depending on the application or research question, the time integral of incident light may be a more useful tool than the instantaneous incident light. Daily light integral, or DLI, is the amount of PAR, or PAR, received each day as a function of light intensity and duration. It is expressed as moles of light per square meter per day, or moles per day. DLI varies depending on latitude, time of year, and cloud cover. In greenhouses or growth chambers, DLI values are typically much lower, which can affect the shoot-root ratio, morphology, and the timing of flowering. How DLI works. The DLI program requires a linked sunrise, sunset table, and light model program with the seasonal light intensity screen configured for the target location. The expected maximum solar intensities are filled in using the Solar Spectral Calculator utility for each week. This utility is found on the seasonal light intensity model screen. The Argus DLI control program begins with a target DLI and a predicted maximum DLI from sunlight based on the time of year, the location, and the light transmission efficiency of the greenhouse. Rather than rely on weather forecasts or external connections to forecast data, the program is fully self-contained. It calculates the potential available DLI from a seasonal light intensity model running natively on the Argus system. This model calculates the dawn to dusk solar intensities for each day based on the predicted weekly maximum PAR intensity values at midday for your location and time of year. The DLI program updates its predictive calculations throughout the day by comparing the actual light received by the crop to the potential light, or the amount of sunlight potentially available on a clear sunny day. Supplementary lights are only operated when the program determines there's a high probability that the DLI target cannot be achieved using the remaining sunlight potential. In this way, it's possible to deliver an accurate, repeatable DLI while using as little purchased energy and lamp operating hours as possible. To further increase overall accuracy and reduce energy use, the program can optionally compensate for any daily deviations between the actual DLI delivered and the DLI target by carrying forward a rolling average for up to 7 days. Standard lighting control versus DLI controls. Standard lighting control applications use a time clock or instantaneous light thresholds, or a combination of both for operating lamps. They are not designed to achieve a specific DLI target under changing ambient light conditions. A typical light summing program keeps track of the amount of light received, and when it reaches a designated amount for the day, it switches the lights off and prevents them from being turned on again until the next day. However, depending on the light targets and windowed operating times, there might still be plenty of daylight available, so there may not have been any need to run the lights for so long or at all. The DLI program also uses a light summing algorithm to measure the amount of light received by the crop. When the target DLI is achieved, the lights are not turned on anymore that day. However, to improve overall DLI accuracy, it also uses a predictive model to determine whether the remaining potential sunlight can possibly achieve the DLI target. So long as there is a reasonable possibility of achieving the remaining DLI using sunlight, the program resists turning on the lights even when the sunlight levels temporarily fall off due to clouds. Depending on the program configuration, lamp output, and allowable operating times, this can produce a more uniform DLI despite fluctuating weather conditions. Reducing energy costs. Reducing your energy cost depends on whether you were previously under or over lighting with respect to the DLI target for your crop. DLI control is a different way of measuring and proportioning the amount of light that plants receive. It provides the ability to manage the total amount of light that plants receive each day, minimize the use of supplementary lighting equipment to times when it's absolutely necessary to achieve a DLI target, improving crop yields, quality, or timing. The Argus DLI control application is designed to provide better control over a traditionally poorly regulated plant growth variable, greenhouse light, and is designed to manage the total daily amount of light that crops receive. Researchers have established minimum DLI levels for a number of commercial crops. If light levels fall below these amounts, suboptimal growth and production can occur. Therefore, it stands to reason that controlling DLI can help lead to faster, more predictable results and consistency that can reduce your research cycle. For more information, see Purdue Measuring DLI in a Greenhouse document. The topics we've covered today include: what is DLI? How does DLI work? Standard lighting control versus DLI controls. Reducing energy costs. Improving crop yields, quality, or timing. Summary. And a short quiz. Next is a short quiz on the concepts you've learned today. Thanks for watching the video. For more information, see the DLI manual or datasheet, or contact Argus support. Click any of the following links for more information.